Apple Watch Series 4. Along with the release of the iPhone XS and XS Max, Apple also showed a new line of Apple Watch Series 4 smartwatches at the autumn presentation. They received an updated design, a new platform, a larger display, as well as a number of other interesting innovations. Let's see what the new Apple Watches can do and how they work in practice. Apple Watch Series 4. Apple Watch equipment has not changed since the first version. The user with it gets two sizes of straps, as well as induction charging, which is connected via USB. But the watch feet itself has changed a bit. Now they are delivered in a rag case, and the straps are in a separate box. Apparently, Apple wants to emphasize that this is an accessory that can be changed. Design and display. During the presentation, Apple has repeatedly stressed that the Apple Watch Series 4 is a completely new watch with a new design. I will not, of course, question the internal changes in the device. Apple Watch Series 4. But in terms of design, innovations did not strongly affect the appearance of the Apple Watch. In this regard, the clock is not much gone from the previous version. Designers used the same body shape and design with glass faceplate, which is rounded at the edges and goes into a metal frame. Therefore, the main differences Apple Watch Series 4 compared to Series 3 are in the details. Glass. Apple Watch Series 4. The watches have become a bit larger. The smaller version now has a case height of 40 mm, and the larger one, 44 mm, against 38 and 42 mm in the Series 3. In addition, their thickness has decreased from 11.4 mm to 10.7 mm. At first glance, this is not such a dramatic change, but in practice the watch looks neater on the hand and less cling to the sleeves of clothing. Apple Watch Series 4 Ceramics. Apple also completely reworked the bottom of the watch. Now it is made of ceramic and includes a new optical heart rate monitor and electrocardiography diodes, which I will discuss below. Apple Watch Series 4 will well. In completing the description of the changes in the case of the Apple Watch Series 4, it is necessary to note the new navigation wheel digital crown. It gained support for tactile feedback while scrolling, which is provided by the haptic engine vibration motor, became a little thinner and now fits snugly to the body. Since the design of Apple Watch Series 4 has not changed dramatically, the company decided not to touch the mechanism of the straps, which has not changed since the release of the first version of the watch. Thus, straps from previous generations of Apple Watch are suitable for new ones without any problems. Apple Watch Series 4 screen. One of the biggest innovations in the Apple Watch Series 4 that influenced their design is the enlarged display. In the 40 mm model, its diagonal is 1.57 inches with a resolution of 394 x 324 pixels. The 44 mm version of the screen is even larger, 1.78 inches with a resolution of 448 x 368 pixels. As in the previous hours, Apple used an OLED display with a maximum declared brightness of 1000 CD/M2. Calls and alerts. Apple Watch Series 4 supports the headset function. You can make and receive calls from the clock, but for this you need your smartphone to be within Bluetooth range. In the version with LTE support, you can get by with the watch itself. This makes them a completely autonomous device, but as mentioned above, Ukrainian operators do not yet support eSIM. Health. Like previous versions, the new watch can track physical activity by reading data from the accelerometer and gyroscope. Apple Watch has 3 indicators: movement, exercise, and time spent standing. Apple Watch Series 4 are charged from induction charging. From 0 to 80% they replenish the battery in 1.5 hours, and up to 100% in 2 hours.